Hey, what's up, Facebookers and YouTubers? This is your friendly neighborhood drummer, Spanky G from VAGABONDZ. I'm at work right now, and there's like a bright light like right up here, so you can see like the shininess of my head. I need to shave my head; it's too long already, and you can tell. But the reason for this video is that it's been a while since I posted anything on Facebook or YouTube, but this video is going to my VAGABONDZ Facebook page and not my personal page, because this has to do with the band. So I just recently told my guitar player, C-Note, about my YouTube page, and well, this is like a little story of how the co-founders of VAGABONDZ met. Not many of you know I used to work for Allied B. I don't know if I should be able to say the name of that company online, but Allied B, it's a security company, and I used to work for the energy company here in San Antonio. One of their warehouses or facilities, and I was asked to train a new guy who happened to be Carlos Nichols, also known as C-Note. Actually, I gave him that name. I gave him that nickname, C-Note. I like it because he's a guitar player, and C-Note, you know. So I was training him one night, and we were doing a patrol around the facility, and we started talking about music. And we both realized how much of the same music that we grew up with and what we liked. And so while doing our rounds, I mentioned that I played drums, and that I was a musician, and I play guitar, bass, but I recently my most recent project with Trilogy, I was the drummer, and I kind of want to stay a drummer and focus on that, and I wanted to start a band. And what he said that he plays guitar, and he wanted to start a band. So we both started talking, and this was like about almost two and a half years ago, and that's when VAGABONDZ was born, us two getting together and talking about our familiar or similar interests in music. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera, but you know, I'm at work, so I gotta keep my eyes open around here. And so that first VAGABONDZ was born. We went through so many names thinking of what can we call ourselves. We were gonna strictly do hard rock and metal songs, so Steel Vanguard was my idea. Well, both of our ideas, but my logo and you know, the shield was awesome. I had drawn a picture of the lettering of Steel Vanguard, and I had it where the two E's came together and formed a star in steel. So it was awesome, Steel Vanguard. And then I drew a shield with, you know, like a guitar, in kind of like the Army Ranger shield, but it had a guitar instead of a horse or a sword, or I don't know what it was up there. There's two pictures, I think, and then the slash, and then on the bottom was like a picture of a skull with like a helmet or whatever, and that was going to be our logo. But we decided that here in San Antonio, yeah, it's known for its hard rock and heavy metal, but we wanted to be a band where we started talking about trying to make some money, making it a legitimate, you know, business or band, and we decided to go with like a party music. So we started throwing names around, and Vagabond Vessel was a suggestion by C-Note, and I had also drawn like a ship, an old-time ship, kind of like coming through a porthole, another dimension into San Antonio. And the idea was to bring, music, good music from the past, present, and future, or whatever, and play it now, have a good time and party. But we decided to go ahead and just shorten it to Vagabonds, and, just shorten it up, make it nice and simple, with Z at the end instead of an S. Kind of change it up a bit. So, but I haven't drawn any pictures. I do have the logo. It's a upside down triangle with a V in there, and then the lettering of Vagabonds, just basic letterings, a scripture or something, like I forgot, Algerian lettering. Well, anyways, the point is that we are gonna bring music, not just classic rock, but music that you can dance to and party to and have a good time with, and not just hard rock and metal. And there are going to be some cool classic rock songs on there. So far we have Mississippi Queen and Keep Your Hands to Yourself pretty much done, and Love Hurts is on the way by Nazareth. It's probably, those are all classic rock songs, so we're going to try to switch it up just a little bit to, some pop or some stuff that you can dance to. Believe it or not, Casey and the Sunshine Band was thrown in there at suggestion. Ambrosia, Chicago. So songs like that, or bands like that, we're going to try to go ahead and bring to our audience. So that's pretty much how Vagabonds was born, by two guys with a vision, me, Spanky G, drumming, and C-Note, playing guitars. We're talking about what we're going to do about, filling up the rest of the roster. We needed a bassist still. We needed maybe a lead singer, maybe another guitarist to do rhythms, and C-Note can do leads, and they could take turns or whatever. Well, C-Note and I were talking about maybe putting ads out, leaving flyers at Guitar Center and stuff like that. Well, as y'all know, or my close friends know, that when I was in junior high, I played the upright bass. So I have experience on bass, and C-Note, bass is his second, how can I say, forte, if you will. He is an experienced bassist, and so was I. So my suggestion was asking my brother, 6'4", if he would, would be interested in joining our band and learning the bass, because he would have me, his brother, and C-Note, my best friend, both experienced bassists, show him little techniques and rhythms and stuff like that, and the bass clef, or just the notes on the frets, And sure enough, my brother agreed. So the foundation has already been in place or set. The rhythm section are my brother and our brothers, the Gonzalez brothers, or the brothers Gonzo. So I'm very excited, and was excited when my brother accepted the position. And since it's only been since February or March that my brother has been an official member of Vagabonds, and for not knowing anything on bass, my brother has pretty much picked it up naturally, to my surprise. 6'4" has learned 3 songs and is dedicated and anxious and thrilled about learning this new instrument, and he is taking this very seriously, and that is what I am looking at right now, is that he is dedicated and taking this seriously. For my brother not knowing anything on the bass to learning 3 songs and wants to improve, and he wants to make the bass, his instrument, knowing his instrument, I am very impressed and proud of my younger brother. So that makes 3/4 of Vagabonds. Our fourth member, which is the youngest member, is my nephew, JJ. He plays guitar. And he will be the rhythm guitarist of our band. And he is a natural on guitar. He pretty much like me when I was a young lad. I was in, of course, everybody knows I was a big, huge Metallica freak. I have my Metallica tat and everything. He is a Metallica fan as well, and I know he's anxious to, you know, play with us, but I know he wants to play some Metallica as well. So he is young. He's like 16, 17. I think he's only 16. He's going to turn 17 if I'm not mistaken. But I know he wants to, you know, rock and play some metal songs. But he understands that this band is not a metal band. This is a party band, and he understands that and has agreed to play the songs that we, you know, inform him of which we will play. So he is also excited. And the only thing is that he's in high school, so we have band practice on Wednesdays and Thursdays between like 10 in the morning to about 2 or 3. So he's in school. That's just because that's our schedule, my schedule, and Tino's schedule will allow those are the only days that we have free. We're going to go ahead and take our time to go ahead and wait and be patient and wait till summertime when my nephew has the summer off to all of us finally get together and see what comes up. If worse comes to worse, a trio, myself, Sixfo, and Tino, I think we can pretty much handle it. My brother and I will alternate on vocals on some songs, on the songs. And Tino will probably just take backup vocals and along with me or my brother, whoever is not the lead on that song. So, that's the history of Vagabonds. We just started in, like I said, February, March, and we still need more equipment to buy. I need to add more cymbals and equipment for my drums. Of course, Sixfo is already taken care of. He has his 100-watt amp that he just barely puts on one, and it's loud in rehearsals. Same thing with Tino. He's got his big amp. He barely puts it on one, and like it's loud. So we still need to buy a PA for singing. I think might be the next priority, because how can the audience hear any of us sing when we're loud, especially me drumming? Not that I'm a hard hitter, but still, I think 2 of the 3 songs that we already have down, I'll be singing. It's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be fun, and I hope to see y'all soon, and I'll be posting videos or Facebook memos on the Vagabonds page. Now, if you're my friend, you probably have only the Eduardo Spanky G Gonzalez Facebook page. I have decided to make that my personal page, where it's only just friends and family postings of family events and stuff like that, gatherings. I have made for the whole band a Vagabonds de San Antonio Facebook page, which is where this video, this one, yeah, that one right there, this one is going, okay? All 4 members have the password and login name, so each one of us can post whatever we want, as long as it's with for the band or regarding music. I know 6-4 wanted to put videos up, post videos up of music that he likes, and that's fine. That way you can see the roots of my brother and myself, of the music that we grew up with. We're children of the 70s, so we Love all types of music, 70s, 80s, 90s, today. I myself also like the old school stuff, you know, going into the 50s and 60s with the doo-wops and the oldies but goodies, and, you know, contemporary, the beach sound of the Beach Boys and Frankie Avalon, Neo Sedaka, you know, and the list goes on and on. I just love music, period. If it touches me in a way, then it pretty much sticks in here, you know. So, once again, on Facebook, you can find us, Vagabonds de San Antonio, or San Anto. Man, I don't even remember my own band page. But if you're my friend, you can find that link or that band name on my friends list, and you can find it there. If you're just on Facebook, look for Vagabonds de San Anto or de San Antonio. You can tell it is our page because the picture, the profile picture, is of a drum head that says Vagabonds on it with a Z. And I'm looking to hopefully get that for my bass drum so I can have it on the front of the bass drum. That's going to look nice. So, once again, thank y'all guys for taking time to watch this video and hear me talk on and on about music and about my band. Like I said, 3 songs, you know, down. We just started in February, March, late February, early March, and we're just barely getting, you know, the hang of each other, you know what I'm saying, getting the feel for one another as a band. And once again, you know, Sixfold, my brother, has no experience with bass whatsoever, but is coming along nicely, okay? I don't expect him to learn 10 songs in a week. It takes time, you know, and a lot of you bassists know, or beginning bassists know that it takes time to learn the instrument, practice the fingering, you know, getting your fingers stretched and all that good stuff, and learning, you know, exercise fingerings, you know, you know, starting from the top all the way up to the bottom or down to the bottom, because, you know, it's easier to learn fingering motions at the top of the neck because the frets are closer. Then when you move down the neck, they're wider. So we all know we got to start down here because you don't want to start up here with your fingering getting all cramped up. You want to get them used to moving along the frets. But y'all bassists know what I'm talking about. And of course, I know pretty much how to pick up a drum beat like that. C-note, being an experienced guitar player, can pick up a rhythm or a guitar line like that. So we are anxious, we are excited. So hopefully by the end of this year, we'll put on a small garage party or whatever, barbecue. Next year, you know, sky's the limit. We got to talk to promoters, talk to people that handle music for Fiesta and handle music for the rock and roll marathon, stuff like that. I want to be on stage by next year, and hopefully that is an attainable goal that we can reach. You know, like I said, it's going to be fun, exciting, and I really hope to see y'all there. So thank you very much for taking time to listen to me. Talk to y'all later. See you guys later.